Hi guys, this is Harish Kumar Reddy. I'm the DevOps certified trainer. Welcome to DevOps World. So guys, as we are discussing the Linux introduction in last class, today I'm trying to continue the commands current in this scenario. So for this, I'm trying to start. So we already discussed about the previously like Linux introduction, and we seen so far some user defined commands. Okay, so like this, we are trying to continue the next part, that is in Linux. We are trying to go with part 3, that is we are working on commands. Okay, so let us discuss what are the basic commands which we are working under the Linux. So let's start the class. So for this, we are trying to go with the next one is we are trying to discuss about copy command, CP. CP stands for copy command. Copy command. So what is meant by copy command? How we can work on the copy command? Suppose if I want to take the data from one place to another place, we are using copy command for this. Okay, so let's see the practical now. Okay, let's go with AWS account. So I have already AWS account, guys. So last class, please try to check my my video how to create an instance. Okay, so now we need to connect the command. For this, we need to connect the server first. Okay, yeah, server is connected. Let's clear the screen. Okay, so now I'm discussing about copy command, right? So copy command means CP stands for copy command. Okay, so first I want to check whether my data is there or not. No, I don't have any data. Okay, see here, hi, hello. Okay, so Control C to come out. Okay, now if I go with ls, I have f1. If I go with cat f1, I have a data. Okay, so this is my original data. I want to copy the data in other file. Okay, so by using cp f1 f2. Okay, if I go with ls, see I have f1 f2. Now I can go with cat f2. So this is how we can copy it. This is how we can copy the data. Okay, similarly next we are trying to go with move. So I want to move the data. Okay, so by using mv, so I'm going with f2 to f3. If I go with ls, see I have f3. Now I can go with cat f3. See, I'm moving the data from one place to another place. Okay, so copy command, move command will be, so copy means we are trying to copy the command, move means we are trying to move the data, just we are trying to move the data from one place to another place. That's it. Okay, so there is no other difficulties for this. It's very simple. Okay, so next we are trying to go with let's clear the screen. Now we are trying to go with root users. We are trying to work on the root users. What do you mean by root users here? Suppose I'm working with dollar. I'm working with dollar. So I want to work on the root. So how to create a root here? So very simple, by using a command sudo su hyphen. Sudo su hyphen. I'm trying to go with sudo su hyphen. See, it is automatically shifted to dollar to root. It is automatically shifted to dollar to root. Okay, so now if I want to go back to the my dollar again, let's go with exit. So this is how we can come back to dollar again. Okay, so dollar, our roots are terminals, remember this. Okay, so now let's move with very important topic, file permissions. So with this we have one more user commands, a lot of things, but as per it's a very basic commands, guys. But I can go with a date, current date. So we have a current date. If you go with calendar 25, so calendar is not found, but I can go with sudo apt install install ncal. So okay, unable to take a package. Now calendar, I can go with August 2024. It is not found, guys. It's okay, calendar is very simple. It will show the calendar actually, but okay, no problem. Let's clear the screen. Now we are trying to go with next one is file permissions, guys. So file permissions are very important in this particular role. So basically, if you want to go with file permissions, see here, I'm going with file permissions. File permissions. What do you mean by file permissions here? File permissions are read, write, and execute. Okay, so if I was taking any data, definitely if I go with I want to change the file permissions, means I want to change the read, write, execute. Okay, so for this I'm going with read. Read stands for R, write stands for W, write stands for W, and I can go with execute. Execute stands for X. Okay, so basically if you want to create a file permissions, definitely read, write, execute will be found. Okay, so now I just want to go with the types. We are trying to go with the differentiation of the file permissions. That is we are trying to go with owner, second one is group, and third one is others. Owner, group, others. Okay, so what is owner, what is group, what is others? Actually we'll try to discuss this one. So basically if you want to see the owner, we can see like this: owner, group, others. Okay, owner, group, others. This is called owner, this is called group, this is called others. Owner, group, and others. Okay, so these are the platform. Okay, so now we are trying to go with, so next how we need to go with discussing of file permissions, types of file permissions, types of file permissions. Types of file permissions. In types of file permissions, we have two types. The first one is numerical notation. Numerical notation. Second one is alphabetical notation. Numerical notation and alphabetical notation. Okay, so what do you mean by numerical notation, what do you mean by alphabetical notation? So basically if you are trying to go with file permissions, definitely we are trying to do numerical notation and alphabetical notations. Okay, the first one is numerical notation. Okay, so numerical notation stands for binary numbers or real numbers. Real numbers. Binary numbers are real numbers. Okay, what do you mean by binary numbers are real numbers? So basically if you are trying to go with numerical notations, we have some standards. Okay, the first one is read. Read binary number is 4, and write binary number is 2, and execute binary number is 1. Okay, so totally we need to get 7 for numerical notation. Okay, if you get 7, you will get all permissions. Okay, now okay, so 0 stands for no permission. 1 stands for execute. X. See here, above we have like this, execute stands for X. Okay, next 2 stands for, what is 2? 2 is a write. Okay, write. Next 3, write plus execute. 4, read. 5, read plus, so read plus we are trying to go with execute. 6, we are trying to go with read plus write. 7 stands for read plus write plus execute. Okay, so this is how we can go with the file permissions. Okay, now we'll try to go with how to change the file permissions now. So very simple. Let's go with so it is disconnected. Now we need to connect the server again. Let's go with connection again, because Git Bash will support only 5 minutes, guys. Okay, so let's go with connection. I'm trying to go with connection. Let's clear the screen. Okay, so now if I go with ls, I have files ls-l. Okay, so I have all these files. See, I'll take F1 here. I'll take F1 now. Okay, I'll try to go with F1. Okay, so now how to change the file permission in numerical notation? By using change mod. I'm trying to go with so I want to give the change mod, that is changing the permission, that is 777. See here in F1 I don't have read write execute. I don't have execute permission. Even I don't have an execute permission. I don't have write and execute. Owner, this is the owner, this is a group, and this is others. Okay, so similarly if I go with this, so owner, group, others, I want to get full permissions for the place of F1. If I go with ls-l, see here, file permissions has been changed. See here, previously we don't have the permissions. Now we are getting the file permissions. Okay, so this is how we can go. Now see, once you are trying to change the file, you can try to take, so if you want to go with one more command, change mod, I can go with 701. Okay, for F1. If I go with ls-l, see I have, see here, what is 7? All permissions. 0 means no permissions, and 1 means only execute. Okay, so this is how we can go with the changing the file permissions. Okay, so numerical notations are very powerful. Okay, so coming to alphabetical notations, we are trying to go with alphabetical notations. So basically alphabetical notations will comes a picture. So we are trying to go with comes a picture. We are trying to work on the file permissions. Okay, so basically alphabetical notations will try to create a strings. We are trying to define the strings, that is characters. So by using change mod, I'm trying to go with change mod 777 of F1. Okay, you can try to go with this. See what is the syntax of these things is, we are trying to go with some change mod. So you need to give the permissions, and you need to go with source file. Okay, so now coming to alphabetical notation. In alphabetical notations, so we are working with strings or group file changing in permissions. Okay, so basically if you go with file permissions in alphabetical notation, we are trying to go with owner, we have group, we have others. Okay, owner, group, others. So in owner I have O, and group I have G, and others I have O. This is U, guys. Owner stands for U, group stands for G, others stands for G. Okay, so this is how we can go. Now coming to in alphabetical notation, we are working on like this. Okay, so first we'll try to go with change mode. So I'm trying to go with this F2, guys. Now I'm trying to go with F2, change mode. Okay, so now I can go with so I was telling you that owner is U, and group is G, and execute is O. Okay, so now I'm trying to go with this, and with this I'm trying to go with some operations also. I'm trying to create a operation site. Operations. The first one is plus stands for adding the permission. And minus stands for removing the permission. Removing the permissions. Okay, so adding the permissions, removing the permissions. Now we'll try to go with practical now. So for this we are trying to go with O. So I want to add the permission of execute. See here, I want to add the permission of execute in owner. So for this I am trying to go with so I can go with W. Okay, so we are trying to go with U plus W of F3. See, if I go with ls-l, see, right? So sorry, I already you already having right? So I want to go with execute, guys. So change mode. I'm trying to go with U plus execute of F3. So now it will be added. Now ls-l. See, execute is added. Okay, previously I have already write permission, but see here, now execute permission is added. Okay, similarly if you go with like again I want to go with change mode. I'm trying to go with G plus execute comma I'm going with O plus write plus execute of F3. If I go with ls-l, see, all permissions are created. So like this you need to create a alphabetical notations. So previously I was showing you very clearly that is only single. Now we are trying to, if you want to create a multiple, you need to mention the comma. Okay, so this is what we are trying to go with the file permissions. File permissions are very important. Remember this, file permissions are very important in Linux administration. Okay, so now let's move with next topic. I'm trying to go with editors. Okay, so by using change mode U plus write plus execute of F3, or you can go like this, change mode I can go with U G plus write plus execute comma O plus W plus execute of F3. Okay, so this is what we are trying to go. Now let's move with editors. What is meant by editors? Editors are just like in Windows we have a notepad, right? In the same way, we have editors in Linux also. Okay, editors are very powerful. Editors are very powerful in Linux. Okay, so in editors, just we are using vi stands for visual interface. Okay, so in this I am trying to go with like this, vi source file. Okay, so here I'm trying to go, whenever I'm trying to create a source file like this, vi, I can go with f1, so I can get like this. This is called command line interface. Okay, we are working on command, so we are working on command line interface. Okay, so now I'm trying, so I want to save the file. For this I'm going :wq enter. Okay, :wq means that is save and quit. We are trying to work on the save and quit. Okay, so now in this we are trying to work on, so you can write anything, guys. Basically why I'm telling visual interface here is to work on the codes, to work on the any paragraphs, to work on any text. Okay, so basically you can, it will be supportable of your programs, and it will works under the paragraphs, and it will supports text. Okay, so now I'm trying to go with operations. So here we are working on operations. The first one is we are trying to go with first we will try to go with u stands for undo the line. Next, p stands for paste the line. And we are working on, next one is y stands for copy the line. Next, dd stands for delete the line. Okay, so we'll try to discuss all these things now in commands. So now clear the screen. Okay, next we are trying to go with visual interface. vi, I'm trying to go with the name of DevOps. Okay, so this is called command line interface. Now go to insert mode. See here, we have insert mode here. Now you can write any text. Hi, welcome to DevOps. Hi, how are you all? Okay, hi, hello, how are you? Hi, welcome to DevOps world. Okay, so hi, hello, how are you? Hi, hello, how are you? Okay, so now I'm trying to go with escape :wq enter. Okay, so now if I go with cat DevOps. Okay, so this is how we can go. So now I'm going with vi, I'm trying to work on the progress. Okay, so for this what we are trying to do here is I'm trying to go with vi DevOps. I'm trying to work on the DevOps. So here we are working on operations. So what kind of operations here is escape. So I'm trying to go with escape. So first one is, where is my cursor? My cursor is currently in last column. Okay, so I'm trying to delete the line. dd stands for delete the line. It will delete entire the line. Now I'll go with copy the line. yy stands for copy the line. What line? Hi, hello, how are you? This is I was copied. Now I'm trying to paste. P stands for paste. So yy stands for YY stands for copy the line, and now and P stands for paste the line. Now I want to delete the line. Now I want to get back my old data. Okay, so I want to get my old data back. For this, what I can do here is I can go with U. U stands for undo the line. See, my old data is back. Okay, so this is how we can work on the VI editors. VI edits. WQ stands for save and quit. WQ stands for save and quit. Okay, so this is all about today's class, guys. So to next we'll try to continue the commands, okay, in next session. Okay, thank you guys. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask me in comment section, guys. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.